Of course we can do on player's side. So here we have our player's diary for D&D 5e. This is also available in the TikTok shop. And just like with our DM's book, we kick things off with a breakdown of kind of how the book itself is organized, a handy table of contents, the index of memories, where you can make your own index for this book so that you know, okay, on this page is a session where we met this particular NPC, for example. There's space up front for detailed instructions on how to use the book, including recommendations for how to use certain spaces. And then we have information on the player's side for the region and the town and district that you're in. Any factions that might be relevant to you. Pantheon, events, rumors, quests. More space for quests. Including things like keeping track of, have you completed the quest and have you actually collected the reward from the quest? Who you get the quest reward from and what you're expected to get for it. And then information about your character themselves. Portrait space, information on their height, weight, appearance, classes and levels, moral compass, all that good stuff. And then a character sheet spread. There's actually 4 sheet spreads that are helpfully indexed here. So you can jump right to them. So, you know, as you play through and your character gets upgrades or changes or things like that, or if you want to keep multiple characters in here, you can also do that. It's very familiar to anyone who has used our disc-bound notebooks. But we have handy things like, you know, keeping track of what spells you have, potions, along with little reminders for what each potion does, hit dice, all of your skills, and whether you're proficient or expertise in them, all that great stuff. And then, of course, a list of spells, including the very, very handy page number. So you can write what book and page number you can find that spell in. But then details like, oh, is it vocal, somatic, material components? Is it a ritual, concentration? Is it an attack roll or a saving throw? This is a great little cheat sheet. And then these note lines are great for things like range, how many targets, all that good stuff. And then, as you can see, it repeats. So we have 4 of those character blocks. And then after the character sheets, there's room for your details about your party mates. So any notes or, you know, little suspicious lore drops they might have. Party inventory, your own inventory. And then a block of session notes where you can, you know, index what session number, what location you're in, what date you're playing, to help you more easily find and reference back to any details you may have jotted down about a particular session. And then at the end, to kind of round things out, there's space for maps, both hex and square grid. A couple spaces to make sketches for, you know, symbols or anything that maybe wouldn't fit into a map very easily. Space for notes and titles and all that great stuff. And last but not least, lists of NPCs that you encounter. So more major NPC blocks, more minor NPC blocks. Neighbors driving by. And those are extremely helpful for keeping track of the people that you encounter and your adventures. So, yep, that's available in the TikTok shop right now. And enjoy.